Chinese Premier Li Qiang is in Australia for a crucial bilateral trip, and this first visit to the country by a Chinese Premier is happening in 7 years.
And of course, this marks a stabilization in relations between Canberra and Beijing after a frosty period of trade standoffs. At the conclusion of a meeting with the Chinese Premier, the Australian Prime Minister stated that both nations will take steps to not only improve trade ties, but also military communications to avoid missteps in the Indo-Pacific. Listen to this.
To the President and the people of the People's Republic of China.
Australian Prime Minister Anthony Albanese raised a toast to Chinese Premier Li Qiang on Monday, marking a stabilisation in relations between the US security ally and the world's second biggest economy. The visit to Australia by Li, China's top-ranked official after President Xi Jinping, is the first by a Chinese premier in 7 years and comes after a frosty period of Beijing blocking $20 billion in Australian exports and friction over two defence encounters in the last 6 months. Albanese said after the pair's meeting on Monday the countries will take steps to improve military communication. He told reporters he had raised our issues in the Pacific, a reference to Canberra's concern over Beijing's growing security ambitions in nearby Pacific islands.
Australia advocates that we should all work together to promote a regional balance where no country dominates and no country is dominated. A region where countries large and small operate by the same rules that we have all had a say in shaping.
Li said the two countries would expand cooperation in energy and mining, and China would include Australia in its visa waiver program.
Just now, Prime Minister Albanese and I had a candid, in-depth and fruitful meeting and reached a lot of consensuses. We both agreed to uphold the right characterisation of our bilateral relationship and consolidate its momentum of improvement and development. We reaffirm our commitment to defining this relationship as a comprehensive strategic partnership, to mutual respect and trust, and to viewing and handling this relationship in a positive attitude.
As Li arrived in Canberra on Monday morning, protesters and supporters gathered on the lawn outside Parliament House, where there was a heavy police presence. The Chinese Premier's 4-day visit will include a business roundtable in the iron ore mining state of Western Australia. Australia is the biggest supplier of iron ore to China, and China has invested in Australian mining projects. The visit spotlights whether Australia will continue to accept high levels of Chinese investment in its critical minerals sector, as Western security allies push to reduce reliance on Beijing for the rare earths vital to electric vehicles.